Hello, I'm the Brony Nutcase, and in this video series I'll be talking about really anything pony related, whether it be specific episodes, certain aspects of the fandom, maybe spotlight some fanfics I really like, or, Luna forbid, previous incarnations. But this is the first video, so the logical thing to do would be to look at the first two episodes because, after all, the beginning is a very good place to start.
Once upon a time, in the magical land of Equestria.
Equestrian, by the by, that's the gayest word in the English language.
Anyway, the opening is basically a storybook sequence which I kinda dig. I find it reminiscent of the stained glass windows from Beauty and the Beast. This does a pretty good job of giving exposition in a way that isn't boring, but there are alternatives that they could have used. In the not too distant future, in the land of Equestria, there was a pony named Luna with her sister Celestia. They both controlled the night and day, but the ponies just slept the night away. So Luna got jealous and plotted a coup, but her sister wouldn't have it, so she shot her to the moon. I'll send her cheesy movies, the worst I can... Oh. Anywho, the pilot focuses on this antisocial bookworm, Twilight Sparkle, voiced by Tara Strong, who uses her textbook prowess to predict the return of Nightmare Moon. She contacts her mentor, Princess Celestia, but she tells Twilight and her dragon friend Spike to get out of the library and make some friends in Ponyville. By royal order of the princess, you will socialize! I find it rather odd that the ruler of everything in this world is referred to as a princess rather than a queen, but then again, would you get into a semantics argument with some pony who literally controlled day and night? While in Ponyville, Twilight and Spike wander around and run into the rest of the main cast. First there's Applejack, a former pony who speaks with a southern US, I mean equestrian accent. That's the beauty of the show. Even though it takes place in a fantasy world, it doesn't take itself way too seriously. So Applejack having a southern accent in this show isn't as distracting as, say, this guy having a Russian accent in Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Why, I'd say they're already part of the family. Okay, well, I can see the food situation is handled, so we'll be on our way.
Warning, the following scene is so adorable it has been deemed incredibly lethal by the US Health Administration. Your heart may explode.
Aren't you gonna stay for brunch?
Finally, after weeks and weeks of writing, I've done it. I've created the greatest script in the world. This will change my life.
Next, we meet Rainbow Dash, the resident tomboy of the show who sports a rainbow mane.
I wish I was a lesbian, I'd like to be a dyke. I would hang with Katie Lang, Mel Gibson, take a hike. I think it would be nice to love someone who was alike. I wish I was a lesbian, I'd like to be a dyke.
And before we have a shit-fit start in the comments, I'd just like to give my own brief opinion on this whole debate over Rainbow Dash's sexuality thing in general.
Shut up!
As for my opinion on whether or not she is gay, let me put it like this. Next up is Rarity, who at first comes off as an irritating, snooty, pretty girl stereotype. But luckily they flesh her out in the succeeding episodes. Well then again, that's like writing for TV 101. The pilot episode establishes the characters' default personalities, and all the succeeding episodes are how those personalities react to certain situations. And if you play those reactions up for laughs, you get a situation comedy. Also, Spiky Boy here is immediately smitten with Rarity. But let's be realistic here, I mean, they're two completely different species, it'll never work out. Wait. Next on the friendship list is Fluttershy. Warning, the following scene is so— Yeah, they get the point.
I'm Twilight Sparkle. What's your name? I'm Fluttershy. I'm sorry, what was that? My name is Fluttershy. Didn't quite catch that.
So, long story short,
Who are you?
I'm Canada.
and at last we meet Pinkie Pie, a hyperactive party pony who almost never shuts up. Wow. Even I can't believe I referenced the Naked Brothers Band. And so they go to the town hall where they're holding the Summer Sun celebration and...
Nightmare Moon!
Oh, my beloved subjects. It's been so long since I've seen your precious little sun-loving faces.
What did you do with our princess? Murder, Nellie!
Remember this day, little ponies, for it was your last. From this moment forth, the night will last forever!
Okay, I'm game. Where are you going with this?
There are 6 elements of harmony, but only 5 are known. Kindness, laughter, generosity, honesty, and loyalty. The 6th is a complete mystery. It is said the last known location of the 5 elements was in the ancient castle of the Royal Pony Sisters. It is located in what is now the Everfree Forest.
So they go into the toxic jungle to find the Chaos Emeralds and experience a few trials and tribulations on their journey. Starting with this one. So after encountering a Manticore, the demon trees from Snow White, and a catchy as hell musical number, the main 6 now encounter a flamboyant sea serpent.
Excuse me, sir. Why are you crying?
Well, I don't know. I was just sitting here, minding my own business, when this tacky little cloud of purple smoke just whisked past me and tore half of my beloved mustache clean off. And now, I look simply horrid.
Wow, he's so...
Gay?
Exactly.
So after they cross the river and Rainbow Dash gets tempted by the Psycho Rangers, the main 6 finally make it to the temple and find the elements of harmony.
It's not very exciting.
Junk.
The book said, when the 5 are present, a spark will cause the 6th element to be revealed. What in the hay is that supposed to mean? I'm not sure, but I have an idea. Stand back. I don't know what will happen. The elements!
And so we have the final confrontation between our heroine and our villainess.
Just one spark. Come on, come on!
Well, you're not gonna do that again, are ya? Yeah. No, I know it hurt. It shot your ass about 8 feet, I saw.
You little fool! Thinking you could defeat me! Now you will never see your princess or your son.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Twilight had a son? I thought she was a recluse. Where the hell did she find the time to do the horizontal tango? And so her friends show up and activate the deadliest of all weapons, the Orbital Friendship Cannon.
Care Bears, stand!
And guess who finally shows up?
Princess Celestia!
Where the hell were you? We went through all this crap and you did nothing! Sorry, Hasbro called me in to get my opinion on the new toys. They're getting better.
Princess Luna. It has been 1,000 years since I have seen you like this. Time to put our differences behind us. We were meant to rule together, little sister.
Sister?
Will you accept my friendship?
I'm so sorry. I missed you so much, big sister.
I've missed you too.
But for your crimes, you will be banished to a season's worth of emo fanfiction and DeviantArt. But I'm an optimistic character. You will be emo and you will like it. And so Luna is accepted by all the ponies, except in season 2, and Twilight tells Celestia that she wants to stay in Ponyville, which the princess allows. And then Pinkie gives us her expectations of the show.
Isn't this exciting? Are you excited? Because I'm excited. I've never been so excited. Well, except for the time that went, but I mean really.
And that was the 2-part pilot episode of My Little Pony Friendship is Magic. And as an introductory episode, it has its flaws. The first half does a really good job of displaying each character's default personality, but it kind of fumbles in the second half when it starts laying on the importance of friendship really thick. It's kind of hard to take this seriously when the overall moral literally boils down to
Nothing can destroy friendship. It's the most powerful force in the universe. It's even stronger than Chuck Norris.
And I've come to realize that whenever the show indulges in the magic of friendship, it starts to seem more like an after-school special than a Saturday morning cartoon. Honestly, I think that Ticketmaster's a better representation of the show as a whole. But hey, at least we never have to hear about how wonderful friendship is ever again, right?
The fire of friendship lives in our hearts. As long as it burns, we cannot drift apart.
My moustache! How wonderful!
You look smashing. Oh, Rarity, your beautiful tail. Oh, it's fine, my dear. Short tails are in this season. Besides, it'll grow back.
Actually, I like the short tail. It's spunky.